they told them that the bids were going to go out for the bike trail bridge early in June, and I'm not saying that won't happen, but it's not likely. It's more likely in the area of early August.
Well,
So,
and I think people see them working on that bridge
oh,
on the highway, and they're like, oh well, if they're
mm,
working on the bridge, clearly they're going to work on the other bridge as
mm,
well, and
mm,
they're two
doesn't work that way.
separate, totally separate things. So
Yeah,
I get that fully
yeah,
from but that's, I don't necessarily think if everybody understands that that's two
yeah,
separate projects.
yeah. One of the components of the bike trail bridge, the very first thing is demolition cleanup, and in order to do the job they're doing now, the construction companies doing the highway bridge, they had to do part of that. They actually moved the log jam, and that kind of stuff. I mean that's just one of the components, but that's the first thing has to be done. That company may be one of the bidders. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait for it to come out and get bid, and then they set the date. Um, Dependent on when the bridge will actually be delivered. It'll come on probably 3 trucks.
I just laugh because you see them coming in there with that big equipment. And they're trying to get all that stuff navigated through, and I can't imagine trying to put a bridge over that kind of area is that easy to do as far as even just the highway. Not even what you guys are doing, but for the highway and stuff. So definitely some stuff going on.
Yeah, the railroad had to move an awful lot of dirt back in the late 1860s to build the right of way, through basically what's a swamp, because the Flat Branch has a very flat watershed, and so it tends to flood pretty easily.
All right, joining me is Bud Altman and Steve Dennis, Lincoln Prairie Trails Conservancy. We'll talk to them more about some of the upcoming stuff that they have going on right after this break. You're listening to WTIM, your information station. We'll be right back right after this. WTIM.
Your information station, WTIM.
Hello, and welcome back to WTIM, your information station. Our live stream brought to you by Landmark of Taylorville. Joining me right now is Bud Altman, Steve Dennis with the Lincoln Prairie Trails Conservancy. And Steve, you and I were talking off air. You guys have some pretty cool stuff coming up here in just a little bit.
We do. We're having 2 bike rodeos this month. These are free rodeos for the kids. We're having one in Pana on May 13th, and on May 20th, we'll have one here in Taylorville.
All right. And where can people go to register and get all entered into that?
They don't have to register. All they have to do is show up. We're passing out flyers to the kids in Taylorville, and then Pana is handling the communication out to the community through different modes there. So that flyer will probably be going out sometime next week to the Taylorville kids. And what they'll be doing is there'll be like a bike inspection station. Kids can be fitted for a free helmet. We'll be giving away some bikes, and we've got some other giveaways and materials. And then the other thing is there's a skills handling course for the kids to practice on. And this will all be done at the Taylorville Memorial Hospital, the parking lot there by the Springfield Clinic.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Always a good way to get kids to make sure that they're all being safe and that you can teach them a little bit about bikes and have a little bit of fun in the process as well. Very cool.
Yes. And then they also, with coming up, school will be getting out about a week later, and the kids will be all fresh information in their mind, ride safely through the summer.
And I got to kick them out of the house so that they.
Yeah.
All right. And I understand that you guys have something going on with the Master Gardeners soon as well.
Yes, we have partnered up with the Christian County Master Gardeners, and we're doing some landscaping down at the trailhead on Pawpaw Street. So right now what we're doing is getting some mulch laid out, and then this fall we'll be having some native plants and some other enhancements to try and improve the look and the view, curb appeal, if you would, there at the trailhead. And we also plan on doing some additional enhancements at the Pana trailhead and possibly some other locations along the trail to make it a little bit better program, better in view for the folks utilizing the trail.
Plenty of great activities going on, and some awesome stuff that you guys have going here as well. All right, guys. Sad to say we have about a minute left. Any other things going on, Bud?
Well, getting back to what Steve just told you, this is going to be quite a challenge for us. We've done about one a year as far as the bike rodeo is concerned, and we're doing 2 during this month, which is actually National Bike Month.
Yeah,
and this should be interesting, and they're a lot of fun. I've told people, been telling people since we had the first one, it's the most fun thing we do. Is promote bike safety through doing bike rodeos for kids.
Well, and seeing the smile on the kids' faces when they do all that stuff is pretty cool as well. So there's a lot of rewarding qualities that come from helping out and be able to do that. And like you said, Steve, the kids learn something from it too, which is always a big plus as well.
Right.
All right. Well, Bud, Steve, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes to talk to us today. I wish we had more time to talk because I feel like there's a whole lot more that we could really touch base on, but we are out of time. Thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes to talk to us today.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
All right. We're going to have more on the morning show coming up here in just a little bit. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.